Late Sunday night, an arriving passenger jet collided with a Port Authority fire truck on the runway at LaGuardia Airport, killing 2 people and immediately shutting down all operations at the New York hub. The aircraft involved was an Air Canada Express CRJ-900, operated by Jazz Aviation. The CRJ-900 is a twin-jet regional airliner. Flight AC-8646 arrived from Montreal with 76 people on board, 72 passengers and 4 crew. The plane had successfully touched down on runway 4 and was rolling at approximately 30 miles per hour. Because the nose of the aircraft was low during this phase of the landing, the cockpit absorbed the full catastrophic force when it struck the heavy firefighting vehicle. This graphic details the human toll of the crash. Out of the 76 people on board, the impact killed the pilot and co-pilot. 41 others were injured, with 32 already treated and released from local hospitals. The force of the collision was severe enough that emergency responders found a flight attendant outside the aircraft, still strapped into her jump seat. A standard arrival has resulted in a fatal mass casualty event, prompting an immediate total lockdown of the airfield and drawing a massive multi-agency response from the federal aviation authorities. The Port Authority vehicle on the tarmac was an aircraft rescue and firefighting unit. At 11:40 p.m., this truck, manned by 2 police officers, was rushing to a separate, unrelated emergency, a report of a strange odor on a departing United Airlines flight. This diagram maps out the intersecting paths of the 2 vehicles. Preliminary reports from emergency responders show a critical operational failure. Both the arriving passenger jet on runway 4 and the fire truck crossing at taxiway Delta had been given official clearance by air traffic control to enter the exact same intersection. Audio recordings from the control tower capture the final seconds before impact. An air traffic controller realizes the error and issues multiple commands, broadcasting, "Stop, Truck 1, stop," and then immediately diverts another incoming aircraft from landing. Airports also utilize taxiway lights embedded directly into the pavement to signal when it is safe for planes and ground vehicles to move. This lighting system operates entirely independently of the air traffic control tower's radio commands. Initial data shows no mechanical problems with the CRJ-900. Instead, the sequence of events indicates a systemic breakdown in ground communication, human decision-making, and redundant safety protocols. The FAA and an NTSB GO team are now on site. The NTSB, or National Transportation Safety Board, is the independent federal agency that investigates major civil transportation accidents. They have locked down the airfield to analyze the plane's exact landing speed, verify the status of the runway safety lights, and review the staffing levels inside the control tower at the time of the crash. As the investigation secures the debris field, LaGuardia Airport remains completely closed to all departing and arriving flights until at least 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Because LaGuardia processes over 30 million passengers a year, shutting down its runways for more than 14 hours forces airlines to reroute or ground active flights. Hundreds of thousands of travelers are now facing severe, cascading delays across the entire United States airspace system. This screen provides the critical contact information for today. Families concerned about passengers on flight AC-8646 should call the dedicated Air Canada hotline at 1-800-961-7099. All other travelers must avoid LaGuardia entirely and confirm their flight status directly with their carriers, as emergency crews continue their work on the tarmac.